Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another video. So let's start with Lewis Hamilton, who seems to have been left confused by Mercedes' pace in Mexico. The team brought a floor upgrade to the last race in Austin, and Hamilton said he could feel the improvements, with him going on to take second place before being disqualified. Despite this, the car looked good in Austin, and Hamilton nearly won after closing in a few tenths per lap on Max Verstappen in the closing laps of the race. But in Mexico, the Mercedes car doesn't seem to be going so well. Like in the more representative Friday practice session, Hamilton was only 7th, and lost a lot of time in the first two sectors of his fastest lap due to the car seemingly not being quick enough, and Hamilton thought his W14 felt completely different to what it felt like in Austin. He added, "The car is night and day different compared to last week. I don't really know what to say. You just never know what you're going to get with this one. Some days she's great, and some days she's not. It's hard to extract the lap. I think there's definitely performance there, it's just trying to extract it, and it's quite peaky this weekend, maybe just with the aero map or whatever it may be." Now it's not clear why Mercedes have fallen away, given like in Austin, the track is a mix of high and low speed corners, so I'm sure pace is there, and maybe it's a case of setup wasn't quite right on the Friday, but I guess we'll wait and see what Mercedes come up with over the rest of the weekend. But let's move on to George Russell, who believes time penalties aren't harsh enough for drivers gaining positions off the track. Now the main ones for these incidents are 5 seconds, but if a driver is quick enough to give the place back, then there'll be no penalty. But if they're not, one will come their way. Although if a driver is quick enough, they can take the 5-second penalty, run off into the distance, and there'll be no issue for them. And Russell accepts that maybe the time penalties aren't the right way to go, and he revealed that discussions had taken place about an alternative solution. He said, "I think time penalties are so race dependent. We've spoken about potentially a position penalty, which is more penalising. Now I do think this would definitely make drivers give the position back quickly, as they won't want to have a grid drop for the next race. But Russell feels the problem could be avoided altogether if individual tracks did not allow for more audacious moves than others." He said, "If you're racing in Monaco, you can't go beyond the limit because you'll end up in the wall. When you race in Japan, you can't go over the limit because you'll end up in the gravel. Whereas there are ones where your only consequence is running off onto a bit of tarmac. Monza, for example, coming out of the pits, I went over the limit, knowing that I've got a get out of free jail card. And the same in Barcelona. You don't want to have a get out of jail free card, so the FIA need to find a way to avoid that." But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.